Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Please like this video. If you like it, please subscribe, and please click that little bell notification, ding ding, and you will be notified every time I post a new video. I post new videos Sundays, Sexual Sundays, Mondays, which is currently the Venus series, and Wednesdays, which is currently how to save a relationship with each sun sign. Now, the winner of the Venus video series are my beautiful Venus in Pisces. Woo! I love my Venus in Pisces people. So, what does it mean when you or someone you're interested in or your lover has their Venus in Pisces? Let's get into this. The first thing to note about having your Venus in Pisces is that it is exalted in this position. So a person with their Venus in Pisces that is more masculine, typically the man's chart, and it's the more masculine individual, the more masculine energied person of the two. What it represents is the type of feminine energy or woman that he's instantly attracted to, or they are instantly attracted to. It doesn't necessarily mean long-term relationship status. It doesn't mean it will work out 100%. It just means what they're instantly attracted to. So what really gets them going? Whereas in the woman's chart, or the more feminine energy person's chart, it represents, yes, what she's attracted to, more so though how she is in love. And so that's a key thing to keep in mind. So it's more so under the surface what is important to her, okay? So which I will get into a little bit more. So what is Venus in Pisces? So Venus being the love nature, and Pisces being this sign of many things. These people are big lovers, and you can attach any meaning that you want to that. It also makes it so that they don't quite, in some way they have this thirst for love, and then in another way they don't see love very clearly. They might not completely see their partners very clearly. There is definitely a tendency with this Venus placement to put people on a pedestal, and hey, I totally get that, trust me. And so please keep that in mind, that anyone with their Venus in Pisces might not see that person for who they are, or it could be the other way around. It could be that if this person also has a lot of other like Neptunian kind of energy, that other people don't see them for who they are, and maybe other people put them on a pedestal. And just look at the whole chart to get a better idea of that. So that's something to keep in mind. So it's very, very important that these people show up as who they really want to be seen as, in all of the eccentricity and insanity. And I mean that in a very good way, because hey, I'm the exact same way in that sense. Make sure that you're being authentic to who you are, because if you've noticed that you have a pattern, and I'm not saying that you do, I'm just saying for those of you that might, where relationships work out but only for so long, it could be that you really weren't laying everything out on the table. You were more attached to this idea of love, for example, or maybe you weren't attached, maybe you just didn't even know, right? Which is also possible, what to expect, and you were just going with the flow and it wasn't intentional. Just keep in mind that you really want to put who you are out there to the world so that you can attract the right people. The other thing with this is, especially in the more masculine energied person's chart, this might attract lovers who are either extremely spiritual or indulge in the spirits, which means obviously having some sort of addiction. So if you're watching this and in the past you've attracted people that have some sort of addiction issues, that's a signal to you that you just need to move that energy upwards. So please understand that. And I love astrology for things like this. Instead of going, you know, why am I doing this or why am I experiencing this, it means that in moving that energy upwards, and what does that mean? Getting deeply in touch with your spiritual beliefs, really having a bulletproof spiritual foundation, and then making sure that you are with people that have the same or similar belief system. Okay, that's what that looks like in moving that energy upwards. So when these people are intimate, when they have sex, it is like they are transported to another dimension. And if they're not doing that, you know, then that would be something that they definitely want, or they would be attracted to someone who has this ability to do that. So they can definitely be attracted to people that either they are this way themselves, or they're attracted to people that understand life on a deeper level, people that are spiritual, or maybe they're teachers, maybe they are the wise ones, for example. They definitely want to make sure that they have man or woman, or more feminine or more masculine. They definitely need to have an intuitive connection with someone. And by the way, if these people seem to get upset for no reason, it's probably because they saw something happening in the future that, if they're not as connected to their intuition, they didn't even realize. Like, maybe they're just like, I have a bad feeling and I don't know why. And when they're deeply connected to their intuition, then they will know why. And it's because they probably had a vision of something happening that upset them. And good or bad, it is what it is. That's something that you're gonna have to understand with these people. So just because they seem very, or they might seem very sweet and romantic, don't take their lovingness for weakness, because these people can see through everything. And so in the more masculine energy person's chart, this is going to point to being really attracted to people who are a little bit different, people that know something about life that other people don't know, someone who can maybe teach them a little bit about spirituality, someone who can open them up to different facets of the spiritual realm, for example, things that they haven't experienced before in life, deeper states of consciousness. Whereas in the more feminine energy person's chart, they are probably more so the person that does that for the other, right? And of course, we all have both energies, so keep in mind that this obviously does intermingle a bit. So they want to make sure that they can trust you. Not only trust you, they want to make sure that they can trust you even in the visions that they have of you in the future. And good luck with that one. It's certainly not the easiest thing to do. They do want a bit of freedom. Now, these people, they love this intense closeness, and it's not so much freedom, I would say, as they really like their quiet in their space. They might even like, instead of pure quiet, they might like to be alone but know that you're close by. So it's not complete space, not like the Aries space, if that makes sense. It's more like they want to know that you're still close by, and that they have kind of control over, or a knowing about where you are, and yet they need that space to meditate, or to even listen to music, or to just think, to look at something beautiful. These people are also extremely intuitive, extremely creative, and if they aren't bringing this into what they do for a living, by the way, then that's something that you need to solve ASAP. Because if you're not bringing this creative, intuitive ability, this healing power into what you do on a daily basis, you're really leaving quite a lot on the table. So please keep that in mind. Even if you're not great at art, you know, get involved in that if you really don't have anything else, and figure it out along the way. So Venus in Pisces is obviously very compatible with people who are intuitive, people that are open to growth, people that are always learning, always growing, always changing, and yet keeping their core values the same, right? They don't want too much change. And people that understand the value of creating a bit of a fairy tale, of maybe not addressing the worst things in the world all the time, keeping that out of the picture, and really creating this beautiful love environment where everything is safe, everything is open, everything is beautiful, and you can walk around naked if you want to. Everything can be out in the open. And so Venus in Pisces, if you're not in a relationship like that now, please keep in mind that you probably won't be at your best or happiest until, one, you create all of those things in your own life, and two, you only date people or let people in intimately who are like that too, or get that, or want to explore that world with you too. A lot of information about the other, you know, like a significant other might come to them in dreams, for example, or through their intuition, whether that's like reading tarot cards or astrology, or maybe even just signs that show up in these people's lives. So I love my Venus and Pisces people. You guys are amazing. When you love forever, and you're still able to let go of the people that you love if it means that they'll find someone who's better suited for them. These people are great at forgiveness. I mean, I don't know if they think that they are, and trust me, these people are better at forgiving others than most people say that they are. And I think that that's one of the most beautiful qualities that they inhabit. So are you a Venus in Pisces? Are you in love with the Venus in Pisces? Are you hot for a Venus in Pisces? Let me know. I read every single one of your comments, so please keep that in mind. Whether it's day or night, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please click here to subscribe to my channel. Please click here to check out my recent video, and please click here to check out my website and book a one-on-one reading or coaching session with me. And to all of my clients that I've helped find love, even if it's just in yourself so far, know that you are amazing, and I love all of you, even people that are watching this video who haven't booked a reading with me yet. You all deserve love. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. I love you.